many beautiful places on this earth that you should visit. Whether you are a nature lover and enjoy outdoor activities, you prefer to indulge in a museum, or you want to experience the special atmosphere in an unknown country. But, with so many places to visit, where do you start? Where are the most beautiful places in the world to visit? To make your vacation planning a little easier, here are some of the most beautiful places in the world for you. The extraordinary Ha Long Bay is located in the far north of Vietnam, near the border to China. You may know this impressive landscape from the famous James Bond movie Tomorrow Never Dies. I recommend, rent a boat and swim in the turquoise blue sea, an indescribable experience. Ha Long Bay is a beautiful natural wonder in northern Vietnam near the Chinese border. The bay is dotted with 1,600 limestone islands and islets and covers an area of over 1,500 sq.km. This extraordinary area was declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1994. For many tourists, this place is like something right out of a movie. The fact is that Ha Long Bay features a wide range of biodiversity, while the surrealistic scenery has indeed featured in endless movies. The best way to get to Ha Long City is by car, minibus, or bus from Hanoi, which is only 170 kilometers away. If budget is not a problem, an hour-long helicopter transfer is also available. You can visit countless attractions in the Italian capital, Rome, but do not miss the opportunity to visit the unique Colosseum. The huge arena hosted the gladiatorial battles of the ruling emperor. An exciting experience. Colosseum, also called Flavian Amphitheater, giant amphitheater built in Rome under the Flavian emperors. Construction of the Colosseum was begun sometime between 70 and 72 CE during the reign of Vespasian. It is located just east of the Palatine Hill, on the grounds of what was Nero's Golden House. The artificial lake that was the centerpiece of that palace complex was drained, and the Colosseum was sited there, a decision that was as much symbolic as it was practical. Vespasian, whose path to the throne had relatively humble beginnings, chose to replace the tyrannical emperor's private lake with a public amphitheater that could host tens of thousands of Romans. Deep green and full of life, these are the key facts of the Amazon rainforest. There is probably no other jungle in the world that is so impressive. For good reason, the Amazon is also called the green lung of the earth. Wander through the jungle to the most extraordinary places. Amazon rainforest, large tropical rainforest occupying the drainage basin of the Amazon River and its tributaries in northern South America and covering an area of 2,300,000 square miles, 6 million square km. Comprising about 40% of Brazil's total area, it is bounded by the Guiana Highlands to the north, the Andes Mountains to the west, the Brazilian Central Plateau to the south, and the Atlantic Ocean to the east. If there is a historic place in the world to visit, then it is Egypt. Such as the unparalleled history of the pharaohs, the huge pyramids in the desert and the towering capital of Cairo. We recommend that you do not miss all this during your holiday in Egypt. The famous pyramids of Giza, which consist of a total of 6 pieces, are among the oldest buildings in the world. You will be enchanted. Pyramids of Giza, Arabic armed Al-Jaza, Giza also spelled Giza, 3/4th dynasty, c. 2575, c. 2465 BCE. Pyramids erected on a rocky plateau on the west bank of the Nile River near Al-Jaza, Giza, in northern Egypt. In ancient times they were included among the 7 wonders of the world. The ancient ruins of the Memphis area, including the pyramids of Giza, Aktra, Dahshur, Abu Ruwaish, and Abu Ar, were collectively designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1979. The Taj Mahal is probably the most glamorous tomb in the world and the most visited attraction in India. We also know why, because this place is more than impressive. The symmetrical white marble building stands out from the azure blue sky. If you are in India, a visit to the city of Agra is a must. Taj Mahal, also spelled Taj Mahal, mausoleum complex in Agra, western Uttar Pradesh state, northern India. The Taj Mahal was built by the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan, reigned 1628-58, to immortalize his wife Mumtaz Mahal, chosen one of the palace, who died in childbirth in 1631, having been the emperor's inseparable companion since their marriage in 1612. India's most famous and widely recognized building, it is situated in the eastern part of the city on the southern, right, bank of the Jamuna River. Agra Fort, Red Fort, also on the right bank of the Yamuna, is about 1 mile, 1.6 kilometers, west of the Taj Mahal. Do not leave the wonderful country of Cambodia without visiting the City of Temples, a large archaeological complex made up of numerous ancient temples and other monuments. Probably the most famous temple is Angkor Wat. Visit it at sunrise and shoot unparalleled pictures for your home. Angkor Wat, temple complex at Angkor, near Siem Reap, Cambodia, that was built in the 12th century by King Suryavarman II, reigned 1113, c. 1150. The vast religious complex of Angkor Wat comprises more than 1,000 buildings, and it is one of the great cultural wonders of the world. Angkor Wat is the world's largest religious structure, covering some 400 acres, 160 hectares, and marks the high point of Khmer architecture. The Grand Canyon is an overwhelming canyon 277 miles long, in some places no less than 18 miles wide and almost 1.5 miles deep. You can discover the wonders of nature in a variety of ways, including a boat ride across the Colorado River and the surrounding area. The Grand Canyon lies in the southwestern portion of the Colorado Plateau, which occupies a large area of the southwestern United States and consists essentially of horizontal layered rocks and lava flows. The broad, intricately sculptured chasm of the canyon contains between its outer walls a multitude of imposing peaks, buttes, gorges, and ravines. It ranges in width from about 175 yards, 160 meters, to 18 miles, 29 kilometers, and extends in a winding course from the mouth of the Paria River, near Lee's Ferry and the northern boundary of Arizona with Utah, to Grand Wash Cliffs, near the Nevada state line, a distance of about 277 miles, 446 kilometers. The first portion of the canyon from Lee's Ferry to the confluence with the Little Colorado River is called Marble Canyon. The Grand Canyon also includes many tributary side canyons and surrounding plateaus. The greatest depths of the Grand Canyon lie more than a mile, some 6,000 feet 1,800 meters, below its rim. The deepest and most spectacularly beautiful section, 56 miles, 90 kilometers, long, is within the central part of Grand Canyon National Park, which encompasses the river's length from Lake Powell, formed by Glen Canyon Dam in 1963, to Lake Mead, formed by Hoover Dam in 1936. The North Rim, at approximately 8,200 feet, 2,500 meters, above sea level, is some 1,200 feet, 365 meters, higher than the South Rim. In its general color, the Grand Canyon is red, but each stratum or group of strata has a distinctive hue: buff and gray, delicate green, and pink, or, in its depths, brown, slate gray, and violet. Unwary tourists can make easy targets for thieves because they stand out in a crowd, are unused to their surroundings, and are generally carrying money, credit cards, and valuables like cameras. You can reduce your risk of being mugged or robbed by taking a few simple precautions. It is a good idea to research the safety of your intended destination with the Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade. This government department keeps an updated bulletin on travel destinations, covering factors such as political unrest or criminal activities that target tourists. You could also consult with your travel agent, or talk to friends who have already visited your intended destination. And, don't ask for friendship with crocodile and snake on the wild because we always serve them as a food.